Ay, these are so hard to do. What's gonna come to an end soon? Creek Squad. Can you do me a favor? Can you go watch this video called I Ask One Question to Spot a Psychopath? It's with Jordan Peterson. It's on Powerful Daily Clips. You should hear what he has to say.
Some of your money, that's
Like, you guys could clip this up and nail Dagburn to the, like, T.
spread some of that wealth around. So that's Machiavellianism, narcissism, and psychopathy, dark triad. They've expanded that recently to add another dimension that was missing, sadism. And the sadist takes positive delight in causing pain to others. And the loathe culture, L-U-L-Z, the loathe culture online is a culture of sadistic, Machiavellian, narcissistic.
It's all sadistic.
Loathes, meaning
What people are joking around and shit posting.
Yeah, I get it for the loathe.
I'm telling you guys, honestly, because I believe this, and I know, again, how embarrassing this looks. But this is the Great Awakening. And I believe that Upchurch is a chosen one.
I never thought of lulls as being
A star seed.
In and of itself, it's not
the new one I'm liking is Earth Angel.
It's clear that
That's the one I like.
this underlying tetrad personality.
We don't think we're perfect. We know we're not perfect. We grew up as humans.
This is a habitual pattern of doing nothing but
We've done bad things.
online
We've learned from them.
lies to do it to attract attention.
Hopefully.
So, it has to be a very consistent pattern. But Paul's
We're just smarter sometimes.
researchers and people who influenced by him.
Like, Upchurch is doing his movie, I say I'm doing mine.
Dark side, let's say. And they show
Upchurch has an advantage.
social media, Instagram, for example. And
These people going up against him on the internet,
characterized by, what would you call it?
they have something to gain.
Traits. And part of the reason for that, this is very, very
Everybody on my side of the movie, they have everything to lose
the psychopaths under control in normal
if the truth is shown.
That's what seems to be.
But they'd probably do the same thing anyways. Same thing they're doing to Upchurch is that they've done to me.
Put in their place
You're
by
crazy.
narcissistic, aggressive men.
You're on
It has
drugs.
to do with something like the threat of physical
Never been on anything heavier than weed.
together. I can make a joke about
Mushrooms a handful of
I can
times.
make a joke that was to sort of put you down. But
Sorry.
a joke would have to be
For like a week or so, I took a gram a day to see what that would
you
do.
have to believe that I was doing it in good spirit. Because if I just used the opportunity to, stick the knife
Never
in,
abused
we're not
any
gonna be alone
drugs.
with each other very long.
Took some heavy duty ones when I was going
Men
through
know
my
that when they talk to each other. And so
rewiring of my brain, I guess you could say. It's kind of a weird way to do it, but
it won't be civilized if it goes too sideways. Everybody knows that.
but I'm asking for your guys' help.
Anybody can post anything.
Help save the world.
How denigrating.
Look into things. I seen today Captain Kirk was talking about that Chinese spy balloon in Montana.
They get a lot of attention.
How's that happen, bud?
These will monetize. And so not only
How does it come through my country?
it's actually facilitated.
And it isn't a news alert on my phone that there's a spy
Enough. They take the whole society out.
balloon
So I think
in my country from another country. That should be an alert.
worse than just the truth.
But no one cares.
Bad enough. Because
No one probably hardly even knows.
they think that everything is more
And it's sad that my country didn't call your country.
uncertainty is actually terrible.
Maybe it's because there's all these Chinese police in my country and they're in my militaries being trained.
Gang of psychopaths who's
You'd have to look that up, but
their
might be true.
locale who knows
Then again,
their bank account and
my prime minister has been quoted saying he does admire China. You can look that up for yourselves too. I don't know. I think there's a whole bunch of different avenues we could go through in changing the world. Captain Kirk likes music. Maybe he can take a look into Dre and Diddy and Jay-Z. Go through all their career highlights and everything else, and then go through some other stuff too. See what they might be causing the world. See what they're into. Don't take my word for it. Learn new music, Captain Kirk. Find out. Make sure that you're not, the songs you're singing aren't going into your kids' ear holes neither. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe you can show me where they're good guys. Because I think I can show you where they're real shitheads. How the world is twisted. There's a reason. Like, Dagburn looks so stupid when he talks about record companies and Upchurch somehow being signed. Where does this idiot even get his shit from? Ryan knows very well what the record company's all about. I don't know. I think the record companies are a whole lot dirtier than you guys think. Like, they do anything to trap these kids. Maybe the whole Chase Matthews thing. If you guys were able to figure out who his buddy was, you don't think that a record company didn't know who his buddy was? What his deep, dark secrets might be? And we're going to help you, little kitty. You just got to play meow meow. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe they just gave him a sweeter deal. Maybe he got full creative control. Maybe he got everything he wanted. Who knows? Then again, if you're a record company and if you knew that kind of stuff, why would you want to be attached to that artist? But I didn't see any of that stuff come out. Other than on Upchurch's channel. Weird. I don't know. I hate doing these. I do all sorts of social media. I think my TikTok's I gotta work a little hard, and I think that can pop off now. I think I've intrigued some people. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Can't get anybody to talk here. But then again, I'm not really forcing the issue like I should be. And again, if you guys think I'm trying to get Upchurch's attention, because if this isn't real, I'd like to know. Because like I said, I want to use his platform to try and better the world. I'm not trying to grow my channel. He can own my channel. He can do whatever. But here's the deal, because I do, and this sounds ridiculous. I do think I'm a little starseed and I'm an earth angel, and I think that Upchurch is too, and I think I'm entitled to make some money with my hard work. So, this is why I'm asking Creek Squad to help spread the word. See who the best creators are out there. See who can be the most informative in the different kind of Mikey 12-point kind of way. Because I think I can make some money. Because I think if you guys can't prove that I am who I say I am, I think sooner or later we get Kenneth Copeland's attention. And I've done this on other videos because I lay Easter eggs, I believe. I believe Upchurch does too. But we record this because I think when we go back and watch it, we'll actually pick up on more stuff than we actually initially thought. So I think that's how our brains work. But I don't know, maybe they'll have to put it in a movie for us to remember a whole bunch of other different stuff. But anyways, I have this plan because I think there's all these false leaders, all these false prophets and false teachers Like Mr. Kenneth Copeland. I offered to sell him this book. I write things down, just diddles, and it's like complete stupidity. The spelling's horrible. He could make fun of me all he wants. But I have a feeling once he knows that God's people are here on the earth, he might sell everything he has just to get this book. But that's just me. That's only if I'm right. But I don't know. Let's get back to Dagburn. Like, I think it's time for him to learn his lesson. I felt bad for him long enough. I've tried to warn him. Just so you guys know, like I said, I brought him into my movie. I can show you guys what that fucker's all about. It ain't nice. And it ain't even talking about the Upchurch stuff. It's about being real. That guy ain't real. He's a liar and a piece of shit, and we all know it. And the problem is that he convinces people. He actually believes his own shit. And people aren't willing because they hate Upchurch so much that they're just willing to listen to an idiot like that. Like, I don't know. You know, there's that Chinese spy balloon that, you know, your president said to shoot down, and they said no. The Pentagon overruled them.
Maybe they're fucking trying to fucking sacrifice somebody into get to the outlaws or something. You never know.
Sacrifice something to get into the outlaws.
You never know.
Like, this guy's an idiot,
Like,
guys.
dude, when you're sitting there saying that your mom,
Don't threaten to hurt him.
Brianna,
He's hurting himself more than you guys will ever know.
he'll be with Brianna. Watch. Dude, you treat that girl like she'd be stupid to get back with you.
Oh, man. I would like to see him box that guy. Maybe we could get a GoFundMe going to get Johnny Dagburn the $3,000 just to have that guy box. Because apparently Johnny's not confident in his ability to win $3,000. He wants it win or lose. Make sure you walk away with nothing, bud. So let's put on a show. Let's see if we can gather up $3,000 and let's see if we can watch the monkey dance for us. It don't matter if you win or lose, bud. He's still the loser anyways, so it doesn't matter. I don't know. What do we got? Like, you guys know there's so much stuff we could do actual real shows on, because like Hollywood, seriously, if you guys looked into it, it's not real good. If you guys want, when you're checking in on me, I have some stuff I send TikTok through Twitter, and I actually tweet it out to people. You could take a look at that, because like when I mean the dominoes fall, the dominoes are all gonna fall. Once people realize that I am here and I am who I say I am, the dominoes will fall. And again, you think I like thinking like that? If you could prove me crazy, I'd love for someone to prove to me I'm crazy. Or start helping me. For some reason, I've thought for a long time I was supposed to try and find a way to get in touch with Upchurch. I know it sounds stupid and I know it sounds crazy. And that's why I tried going through Johnny Dagburn. And I've even tried Patty. Well, Patty never really answered me. But Dagburn did. He knew what I was trying to do. And all he did was censor me all over the place. He's scared. And when people scare Dagburn, he censors them and shuts them up. Or if he thinks he can have the upper hand, he'll bring them on the show. But then when he finds out he's being outwitted, he just does stupid things like, you're crazy. I got the proof, boy. I got the proof, boy. Talking over and making sure, like, never showing the proof. And then the people forget that he never really showed the proof. But he's planted the seed in their head that they have the proof. So maybe we should plant the seed in their head that Johnny's an idiot. Don't have to make fun of him. Them. Just let them see their little hero or whatever he is. Let them see him for who he is. Make him break. Because if you go through my videos, I said Johnny Gobble, he was going to call the Great Awakening. And he should call the Great Awakening. But I look like a crazy person, and no one will tell me why. Like, bare bones? Like, come on, bud. All I did was ask you for, like, hey, tell me if I'm crazy or if you'll help me. I got nothing, man. None of you guys. I don't even know what to say anymore. I don't know. That's like, I thought, like, just when I think I'm feeling really bad for Upchurch, he comes back and has more shit on his dad and stuff like that. Yeah, my story hasn't fully unraveled, but I think it's going to, and my dad looks like a real piece of shit, too. Way worse than I ever would have thought in my life, but like I said, let people talk long enough, they'll tell you exactly who they are and what they did. And again, if I'm wrong, I'm only asking questions because they brought it up. I don't know. These are going to be sad movies at times. Mine's been up and down, that's for sure. It's crazy. It's funny how human beings can drive other human beings crazy. I think I can show that. I think I can prove it. It's all been recorded. All recorded. On my side, on their side. Just hope they give up their evidence. Always said this. And the people who have tried to screw me over actually went on the internet. Oh, man. That's why I need a platform. Let everybody know. Nothing is as it seems at all. You think there's help out there? There's really not. The system's created to make sure there's an illusion of help. But there's really not. No one really talks to one another anymore. I think I can prove that with my story too. 3 years. 3 years of nothing. Anyways, I was thinking, you always got to question people, like I said. I think Ryan is a chosen one. So I'm trying to figure out his mother, and I'm like, she comes off like so nice and so the victim that you want to believe her. But you're like, if you're the victim, why did you leave that house with Ryan's stuff in it? Why did you leave everything at Ghost Ranch a mess like that? That's not, like, none of it makes sense. This is the crazy part. Because through my little journey, I found out there's, like, actual witches. I think Beyonce is a witch, but you'd have to look into that yourself. I think they have tried to set Ryan up. I think Patty's tried to set up a lot of people up. I think she spins her little webs of lies. Like, notice patterns. The patterns. Hashtag drugs, whatever. She always makes herself look like the good guy. She knew when she made that video about saying the two blah, blah, blah. We all know she was talking about Dagburn and Psychobabble. But she also knew that those two, that was too juicy for them to leave it alone, and they were going to bite on it. She knows how to work these people. That's what I think. That's what I mean. This is witchcraft. There's an illusion. But the thing is, sometimes when you cast spells, you can't keep up. You can't keep up and you get lazy. And you leave places dirty. And you leave cars in garages. And you leave evidence. The psychopaths. They're psychopaths. Why should Ryan, like I said, I think he's chosen. Maybe he is a piece of shit, but I think he's chosen. Why should Ryan be questioned all the time? You don't understand what effect these people have on society. Dagburn has 8,000 subs. Let's say 8,000. Those 8,000, they don't like Upchurch because they hear this dipshit who don't know nothing. Don't know nothing. Talking bad. And all of a sudden, these 8,000 people, and in their daily conversations, if it comes up, or they hear Upchurch music, or they hear someone's kid listens to Upchurch, and they just spread the seed of, well, he's a piece of shit, and that's not the kind of person your kid wants to look up to. But meanwhile, he's the exact person that a kid needs to be looking up to. What's he do? He tells kids to find their own way, their own pathway. And then you got this shithead Johnny Gobble saying that Upchurch is grooming this kid. The only thing he's grooming that kid for is success. But Johnny Gobble just, it's still not even cluing into him that he's just a puppet. Like, the whole money thing makes no sense. It makes no sense. Like, in what world? Like, if Patty has money, it's because of Upchurch. It's not like Patty's, anything she's making is off of his name, pretty much. I'm not saying that she never worked for anything. But in what world does she think that Ryan would be okay with her sending Dagburn that kind of money? Is it to make Dagburn think that it's hush-hush money? Who knows? She just plants the seeds, maybe. And she just sees where it goes, see where it sprouts. Because she knows Johnny's gonna dance. Remember on the streets, he'll dance for less than nothing, so. Or at least he used to, till he got popular off of Upchurch. I don't know. To me, it's just a shame. There should be so much more kids looking up to Upchurch than they do. Meanwhile, the mainstream's planting seeds in their head to be idiots. I'm not saying they're all like that, but there's a lot, and you can find them. It's easy. Or you can show me when I'm wrong, and they're not. Here's one for you guys. Eminem. There's a list. It's posted somewhere within all of my social media that Eminem is on that list. Would you stop listening to Eminem if you found out that he did that to kids? Or what's the reason for being on the island? Or are they stars because they're willing to go to the island? Maybe you have to give up more than just your soul to be a rock star. Or maybe you don't. Who knows? But I think it's time for people to look and find out. Find out why the laptop, why it takes this long and still not have any information. Like, is your president against you? Like, when you want to know, like, hello, FBI. Hello, CIA. Oh, but you guys are the ones running the show, so. Because the president doesn't have the authority to take down a spy balloon from China. Who owns everything in America? Who supplies your weaponry? The supplies for your weaponry. Do you know that? Do you know that your supplies are low? Should you look into that? They own the United States. I don't know. Don't look into it. You might want to find out. If you want to fight, guess what? My prime minister is building an army in my country. That the Chinese control. This sounds like the fucking weirdest movie in the whole fucking world, eh? Like, this is a bad fucking movie for me. A fucking really bad one. Do you know how fucked up this is? I think Ryan Upchurch is the chosen one. My wife fucking hates him. And I actually said to her one day, I said, why won't you listen to what I have to say? Or would it hurt if I walked out this door with Ryan Upchurch and I left you for Ryan Upchurch? No wonder she thinks I'm crazy, but I've told her. See, all Ryan stuff's coming out. All mine hasn't yet. I think I know what to expect. Got some intuition, but I don't know for sure or not. Well, I guess I'm going to find out. Because when people don't want to talk, they usually have something to hide. You might have hit a spot that puts them on the defensive and they don't want to hear anymore. They don't want to hear that you might be special and you might be able to figure things out. Maybe that's why I'm being held back. Who knows? Just some thoughts. I know I'm a scatterbrain. maybe Upchurch is like this too, but maybe he's not. Maybe because he has people to talk to. I haven't talked to people in 3 years. So, because I don't have anybody to talk to, it's a camera, and my brain just scatters all over the place. I don't even know if I went over what I wanted to go over. But anyways, if you can let me know if I'm crazy, because I'm definitely not doing this for money. Unless I can sell my book. But, nah, I don't want to make any money off of social media. I just use the devil's tools to destroy the devil. Most of my story's already been told. It's just the other characters in it. They don't know it yet. But I'm going to show the world exactly who they are. And it's not nice. It's not nice. Because I want people to put themselves in those people's shoes and tell me that they would have done anything better. And if they would have, I would say, congratulations, you're a good person. And maybe there's a lot more good people out there than I know of, but I'm not surrounded by many. The best person I've ever met is a super good guy, and he wouldn't lie. But he's not going to go running to tell the truth, neither. If it comes to him, he'll say it, but other than that, he's scared. Shout out to my boy, Corey. I love you, Corey. One person I ever found that won. And he won't even talk to me. Really? He will on tax. I mean, when you see my movie, you'll see. But there was he wasn't in a real hurry to talk to me. But then again, maybe it's because I say weird shit like this. But I'm going to go. I did this for like half an hour. All right, bye.